of the books standing in a row on a shelf. An atlas is the 30th book from the left and the 33rd book from the right. If 2 books to the left of the atlas and 4 books to the right of the atlas are removed from the shelf, how many books will be left on the shelf? So this problem is a counting problem where we literally just need to count the number of books we have. But what makes it confusing is we're counting in 2 directions. And so the types of counting problems that are hard are ones where there is overlap. So when you're counting from the left, and then when you are counting, you might be counting 30 from the left and then 40 from the right. And so there is some overlap in the middle between those 2 sets of numbers. And so you have to figure out what that overlap is so that you can remove them from the total count because they have been double counted. In this problem here, it does not look like we have overlap. So we just need to make sure we count our number of books accurately. And what they're usually going to do is they're going to make all your answer choices grouped closely together. So they're going to try and get you to either under or over count by 1, which is very easy to do. So you just have to be careful not to do that. So in this case, we start by counting 30 books from the left. So we got book 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got book 30, which is our atlas. Then they say from the right, the atlas is the 33rd book. So what I don't want to do is I don't now want to start counting from the right and start saying 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 and then basically have this sort of symmetry on the left and right. I just want to have one sequence of numbers, from 1 to however many total books I have. So in order to do that, you just got to think about this a little bit. So if the atlas is the 33rd book from the right, how many books are to the right of the atlas? So it's not 33. So if it was 33 books, that means I would have 63 books total, which is not the case. If the atlas is the 33rd book, that means there are 32 books to the right of it. So we should have 62 books in total. And we can confirm this. So if we are including the atlas, how many books should we have here? It should be 62 minus 30 plus 1, because when we are talking about inclusive sets of numbers, we always got to add 1. And that is 33. So then we just got to remove these books. So the fact that 2 of the books are on the left and 4 of the books are on the right is really inconsequential to the problem. We just need to know we have 62 books to start. We're removing 6 of them, so we should be left with 56 books. A. Don't choose B. B would be if you said you had 33 books to the right and 63 books total. Don't say that. You got to count accurately. Make sure you don't double count by 1. A.